Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. For today's video, I'm really excited to go ahead and sit down and film this video for you guys because around 2 months ago, a member from the ShopHush family did reach out to me and asked me if I would like to receive some PR in exchange for a review, and I said yes because no other company has ever reached out to me to send me PR, and this was pretty exciting for me, and as well the first time that I'm going to give you guys an honest review about products that I received in exchange for review. So with that being said, I'm not getting paid, I'm not being bullied, I'm not being harassed, I'm not being forced to say anything that isn't true by my part. So I'm really excited to go ahead and film this video for you guys. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't know if you guys have heard about ShopHush. It's basically just a website for inexpensive, cheap, dupe, high-end makeup. Does that make sense? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? They have eyeshadow dupes for the Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. They also have dupes for the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes and Huda palettes. They also carry skincare for those of you who, you know, worry about your skin, which you should because skincare is very important. So I want to get right into the video, guys, because this box has been sitting in my closet for 2 months. The day that I received this box, I did open, I did swatch, I did play, I did put it on my eyes, I did wear them out. And so I have a little bit of an understanding of how these palettes do work on the eyes and the way that they swatch and the way that they perform. So I'm just going to get right into it because this is pretty exciting. So the first palette that I did have in the bunch is called Inferno, and her along with her sisters are from a brand called Bad Habits. And when you open this bad girl up, she has a full-size mirror. It works, it's nice. She doesn't feel cheap. She doesn't feel like she's not worth what she's worth. She feels expensive and she's really cute. She is the smallest palette that I did receive in the bunch. She contains 12 eyeshadows and she has 4 shimmer shadows, and then the rest of them are mattes. The second out of the bunch is called Aura, and I like her packaging, and I'm not that type of person that cares about packaging, but I like her packaging because she's matte and she also has that ombre effect, which is really cool. Aura has 7 shimmer shadows and she has 7 mattes, totaling a total of 14 eyeshadows. And when you look at her, to me personally, she reminds me of the Anastasia Prism palette. I could be wrong. I do gotta say that the one eyeshadow that I didn't like, that I was most disappointed because I had really high hopes for this color because I don't have her in my collection. She comes out as this bright neon in the palette, and when you swatch her, she comes out very, very chunky. You can't even see her. There's not enough pigment in her. That's the only one that I can say that I was really disappointed, because no matter how many times I swatch her over and over again, she's just not giving me the energy that I thought that she was going to bring to the table. The third baby is Retro Love, and I really like her packaging as well. She's sleek, she's matte, and these cool little like oval circular designs are catching my attention. And when you open her up, automatically she reminds me of the Subculture palettes. She holds 14 eyeshadows just like her sister Aurora. She has 3 shimmer shadows and the rest are mattes. The fourth palette that I did receive is called Athena, and I love her packaging. She holds 18 eyeshadows in her, and this is what she looks like when you open her up. She looks just like a Huda palette. Athena has 9 shimmer shadows and 1 pressed shadow. The shimmers in this palette, I'm really impressed because they look like they could be chalky. They're not, they're very buttery, and when you apply them on your eye with a brush, they perform really well. When you swatch them, you can tell that they have little specks of different colors in them. The next palette is Aphrodite, and she looks just like her sister Athena. She also holds 18 eyeshadows in her. Open her up and she looks like this. Definitely reminds you of a Huda palette. I do have to say that the shimmers in this palette are one of my favorites. They're super buttery and they're super pigmented. There are some mattes in this eyeshadow palette that are just not as talented as their other sisters in here. I'm sad to say that the color Admire is one of those. The color Seduction and Lust. Those 3 mattes for me just did not cut it. I tried to work with them. Probably I got a bad batch. They perform very well when you swatch them. They swatch just as good as all the other eyeshadows on the palette. They just don't perform the same way with a brush on your eyes. Like I said, they don't have the talent that the rest of their sisters do. Aphrodite was the very last eyeshadow palettes. Now we're moving on to the highlight collection from Face Candy. We have the Mermaid Glow palette, and it's a beautiful iridescent blue palette with a mermaid in the center, which is beautiful. And she has 6 highlight colors. I did a horrible job at swatching, but you guys can pretty much understand that these are really pigmented highlighters. I honestly thought by first glance that they were gonna be chalky and gritty, but I was pleasantly surprised to learn that they do not perform like that on your face. Last but not least, I have the Unicorn Glow palette, which looks just like her sister, but she's just pink. She has the iridescence to her, and she has a unicorn stamped right in the front. You open her up and this is what she looks like. She reminds me, obviously, of the Anastasia Glow kit palettes. I had the exact same thought when I first saw the Mermaid Glow palette. I thought they were going to be chunky, gritty, and just chalky. But like I said, I was pleasantly surprised that they do not work like that and do not swatch and do not perform like that on the face. So I was very happy to have 2 highlight palettes in my collection that don't just consist of golden colors and, you know, pinky colors. They actually have different colors whenever I do plan on being, you know, spontaneous or to add a little bit glow to my face. And that is the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you guys are planning to go ahead and visit the website, go ahead and do it. Hopefully I helped you guys out. If you guys were wondering if you guys wanted to buy or purchase a palette or not, if it was worth your money. These are really inexpensive palettes. They're not bad quality. Some of the palettes that I did receive do have a couple of shadows, if not just one eyeshadow that just isn't the greatest compared to the rest of the palette. But overall, I give this brand ShopHush a 99.9 because I did have really good swatches and really good performance when using these eyeshadows. So I don't know what else I can say, guys, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys have ordered from ShopHush before and how your palettes worked out. Till next time, guys, stay beautiful and stay safe.